Well, good evening. I hope you all have had a chance to look at the photos that were posted on my timeline. They're beautiful. They really are. I have to admit, these are some beautiful captures that we been blessed to see. Yes, I've just finished post 3, up 3, and I'm home from work early because there's icy rain, and I did not want to take a chance driving home through the forest because we're like 8 or 9 degrees cooler where I live than where I work. So I didn't want to be driving home on icy roads that late at night. So I came home early and I finished my last batch of pictures. But I cannot get over the detail in these pictures and the colors, especially when I did not use any filter at all on my phone. I just put my little super wide angle in clip-on thing on my phone, and I turned my flash on and pointed it at the sky and took my picture in the white sky. Don't ask me how these turn out. It's something divinely, I don't know, something divine. That's all I can say. But I'm going to start with that first batch of pictures. You know, there's so many pictures, I had to make myself stop with those pictures is what I had to do. But I am going to flip this around right now, and thank you to everybody who is tuning in on this live video, because there is a lot of pictures, a lot of pictures, and just there's so much detail in just like 1 or 3 pictures, all in that whole entire picture. So really you're just looking at a big old space in the sky. I don't know where at in the sky. We could be peering out into space, but we're seeing things that we cannot see with our naked eye. So I'm going to flip that right around to right there. Hold on one moment. And I really like that right there. Let's flip that around. Okay. All right, I'm going to do that. This was one of the things in the photo. I think it was like some kind of a sphere. I don't know, something up there in the sky. I don't even have names for these things up there, these life beings. But right here, look at this. This right here, I think, is a ship, because you have others that look identical practically, with right there in there like a little windows right there or something right there. Yeah, they look like ships. They look like ships up there in the sky is what they look like. But yeah, that was just one portion of one photo, just in the center. So you can imagine how many thousands of ships are up there. Ships or an alien life. You know, there's some that probably don't even need ships. But yeah, that is just in one section of those photos. And you know, this is kind of blown up, but look at their shape. They're kind of like square-like and stuff. And I'm not sure what these like markings are right here. I don't know if it's because I enlarged the photo or not, but there are markings there in these shapes. Well, these shapes are there regardless of whether I make them bigger or not. These are up there in the sky. But yeah, here's another one right here. And all of these, I've got 3 posts on my timeline. And these look like structures to me. They really do. Some type of a structure out there in space. And just look at that. Now this right here, this caught me by surprise right here. That caught me by surprise. Because I thought, what because that is probably some kind of a ship that is cloaked up there in the sky. That's what I'm thinking that is. There are things up there in the sky that are hidden behind the clouds and that are some kind of invisibility thing, but that is not normal to see up there in the sky. Up there, right there. That is rather distinct, and that absolutely sticks out. Yeah, that is nothing natural that you would be seeing up there in the sky right there. That right there structure right here up in the sky showed up in these photos right there. It's quite strange indeed. And here's like here's the enlarged image, a fuller image of it right here. But look how it goes down like that. It is amazing. Yes, it is. Now, every once in a while, I'm going to look down and see those comments. Yeah, but, yeah, it's like a whole new civilization up there in the sky. That's what it's like. And, you know, they say that there's UFOs all up there in the sky. I'm beginning to think, yeah, there are thousands and thousands of them up there, and they're not all the same. Even if there's like alien life up there, they're not all the same type of life up there in the sky. They are not. Yeah, but these right here. Well, thank you, Lee. I think they're pretty great too. But yeah, look at these. And this looks like a bigger ship right here. This is a bigger ship right here with all these other ships. And I got this right here by adjusting the contrast, you know, getting out the extra light. But look at these right here. Yeah. All up in the sky. I've never seen so many of these. I really have not. Right there. But we've got so many photos on here to look at and share. That's right, Diana. It's just wow, because I could not believe it, and that's why I could not pull myself away. Because once you start looking at these pictures, you start seeing more and more and more things. You thought you just want to share it all, but there should be some in there. The majority of these are regular photos, duplicates, but the things that are really close up, I'd had to take a screenshot of. But yeah, you can pull things out also yourself. I can't read Spanish or Portuguese, I'm sorry. But yeah, look at this color on here and look at all of this. Just look at that. That is absolutely amazing. Well, greetings, Giancario. Yeah, that is absolutely amazing. I was shocked because I really did not know what I was going to get when I went out there. I thought, okay, I guess I'll go out there and take a photo before I go to work and before I get ready for the day. And then that's what I did. I took around 4 or 5 photos. But yeah, just look at this. And you see this right here, it is like 3D. You know, it has shape to it. It really does. Look at the texture in it. It is remarkable. It really is remarkable. And it's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. These colors that pop out that are in these pictures, they're absolutely beautiful. And they just, you know, they just takes your breath away when you look at them. Because you sit there and you think, how can that be possible? And you know, I just, sometimes I just get speechless because there are no words. There are no words to say. But yeah, just look at this right here. And I don't know what it's doing up there. Who's doing a protective red? Yeah. Sometimes I'll look down at the comments, but yeah, here's some other, I think this is life form up here, and if it's not the life form up there, it very well could be a form of life. But if it's not, then there's ships, but yeah, look at that close-up of that right there. Yeah, they're so, there's even one up there like, circle. You all can blow these pictures up. Yes, they are gathering. Something's gathering. Look at that. Look at all this detail. And I did not have a There's no filter on my phone. This was just turn on your flash, Gina, and point it toward the sky and take your pictures. That's how it happened. But all of that showed up in it. All of this. There's so many ships in the sky and stuff. There really are. I really love that photo also right there. That is beautiful. The colors that are on it. And no, I did not mess with the only thing I adjusted was the brightness and the contrast. I didn't go down to the color area where you can adjust the color stuff, because I don't know how to do that, so I'm not messing with it. Mine was the contrast and the light, and these colors are in there. Yeah, so I didn't really Photoshop anything at all. These are the original photos right there. But these came from this picture. All of that stuff came from these pictures when I lightened certain areas to bring other things out, because, you know, some things are hidden in the dark, but this was like one of the main photos, so that's why I put that on there for you all to see. Hola, yes. And see, I did take that right there on my iPhone 8. See, there it is right there. Well, I like to put this data on here, and it was taken right here at 12:06, and there's something right there traveling at 1.12 miles per hour. Something, one of these in this, or maybe a whole bunch of them traveling at 1.12 miles per hour, because I turned on my location services, and when you take that picture, it's going to catch it. 1.12 miles per hour. So I guess they were pretty stationary at times, but yet flying around in groups or something. And I directly photographed it. For I don't know what people look for when they look for these, but I put it on there anyway. My iPhone 8, that's it. And here was some more photos right here from areas that I got stuff out of. And yeah, that's why I took it before I left the house. I said, I'm going to have me something that I can look at on my spare time while at work on my breaks to see if there's anything in those pictures, and they were in those pictures. It is Nibiru. Nibiru. Yeah, but look at those. Yeah. Look at this right there. When I saw that, at first I thought, now these can't all possibly be ships, but when I started seeing things like this that resembled one another, I'm thinking, you know what, that is a ship up there. That is a ship. And there were gobs and gobs of those up there. Thousands of them, as you can see. And it just didn't cover this area. The whole photo, it covered the whole photo, but a lot of it was over there on the side of the photo in the brightness. But I think we might be back to the beginning. I really do. Yeah, we are at the beginning of those photos right there. That is the first group of photos, post 1 of 2, that I took this afternoon at 12:06 p.m. I took around 4 or 5 photos, and I was just hoping to catch something in it, and we did. We caught something in it. Well, hello, Brazil. Thank you for tuning in. But there, see, I like to start. I love that photo right there. I love those colors on that. I do. It's hard to believe that you can get so many things out of one photo, but I guess when you got the whole sky view in a certain area, I guess you're going to get it. It's not like you just stand and put a tree in front of you and take the picture of the tree, because that's all you're going to get. But when you do that sky view or something, these just appear up there, and I just love it. But yeah, I started off with this to remind me of where to keep editing my picture to pull things out. But yeah, that is very beautiful. There are so many of these, and I know that's a little bit blurry, but I just wanted to like zoom up on that, because you can see here on the side, there is a side to this. This has sides on it right here, and you can see this is a 3D like object or being up there in the sky. Right here you can see, so it looks like eyes right there eyes up there. There very well could be alien life up there in the sky. I think there is alien life up there in the sky. Look at that. See, they're little lights. They're little lights up there. They're little light beings. And whoa, yeah, that's pretty big. It's very beautiful. These are very beautiful. The colors, and it really is hard for me to, it's hard for me to fathom that, you know, those colors are up there in the sky, even though the sky was white. It was white. It was chemtrailed out. But these were up there. Chemtrailed out. Yeah. But you can see all these ships over here. All these ships and all these translucent discs up there in the sky. Just, my gosh. I would love, you know, these would make beautiful pictures. These would make beautiful pictures to have put in a picture on your wall. And I'm probably will like get some of these and like print them out and put them on my wall or something, because they are absolutely beautiful. I just love how they look. I can't get over that. The beauty of it. I can't. Yeah, but these look better in person. Now, this was one of the forms of life. There are different lives up there, different UFOs and stuff. But these travel in schools, like fishes travel in schools. These were at one section of the sky, and the other ones were not. Look at that. Don't that look like a big, giant fish up there in the sky? No, I'm not afraid the government's going to come after me after this. They would have already got me down long ago. But yeah, these look like big old fish in the sky. It's amazing. There's just so much. Just like one little bitty section of the sky. Just one tiny section. And all these different types of life form are up there. Yes, they're from my phone today, Steve. At around 12:06, I went outside and took around 5 photos. Pointed it up toward the sky. And yeah, here you all have already seen this familiar shape right here. Yeah. Yeah, I would frame them too. You know, a lot of people put their names on their photos. Everything they show, they put their names on their photos because they don't want people looking at them without their names on them or taking them. They want people to know that they made them. But you know what? Here's how I feel about that. I don't care if people want to frame these photos and stuff. We were given these to share, so that's what I do, share. I don't need my name on there. I don't need my name on any of these photos. I'm not going to put my name on these photos, you know, because these are to share with people. Yeah, that's why I'm allowed to take them, because I am sharing them freely. Now, I don't like it when people do things that are like against copyright things, you know, when they speak of me in a derogatory manner and stuff, or they say, hey, they took these pictures. That's not right. Just because my name isn't on it, don't claim something, because that's being false and that's wrong to do. That's why I've got this public, and that's why I say, you know, you can share anything on here. You can share anything, print your photos and stuff. All right? Yeah. Well, I'm going to flip that around again. Sorry about that. But yeah, I just put some more up there like that. Thank you, Lauren. Yeah, but just look at all of these. And no, they're not specks of dust. If they're beautiful specks, but they're not. And here is the data on these right here, where I took it with my iPhone 8. And I didn't get anything going this time in this one at miles per hour. I guess everything was stationary. But yeah, it was directly photographed and with my iPhone 8. And we're back to the beginning of those photos there. So that was my second post. Yeah, and those ships that are around it. Yeah, it is amazing. It really is. And then we got one more thing to go through. And I sometimes feel apprehensive of, you know, flipping through all these photos, because I think People don't want to sit there and watch me flip through all those photos. That's boring because they want to look at them themselves. Sometimes I do admit I feel apprehensive of doing it, and then when I abruptly say, well, I guess I'll end this video and finish it because I feel a little bit apprehensive, because I guess I can sense some people in their mind don't want to see it, but you know what? Some people may. So I'm going to flip through all of these photos, and then, you know, you can still look at them yourself and download them, okay? Hello, Melissa. But yeah, and I love to catch all the different shapes up there. I really do. And this is from another photo right there, but yeah, these are pretty neat up there in the sky. Yeah, just think that was hanging out around this one. Sometimes I wonder if these are like the big ships or big whatever, the ones that are in control, or like a queen bee, and then that's why you have all these other ones hanging around it or something like a surrogate. I don't know. But yeah, because when you have these things right here, I think you have all these like ships. If it's not ships, then it's a form of alien life gathering around this, because this one's the more prominent one. Thank you, Patty. Yeah, I do sense that these are, some of these are forms of life up there. And you know, this kind of has the shapes of those stars right here. They really do. And that's what I was thinking when I was looking at it. I thought, you know, that looked like something like that star that we saw last night. Yeah, I think that's so cute that they're just up there in the sky, all out in the sky up there. And yes, I think these right here, I think these are a form of life up there in the sky. I really do, because I think these are their little tentacles right here. Yeah, that's why everything looks like so multicolored and stuff. Look at that. I love the colors on this right here. It's like a big old edge to it. That kind of looks like that Mars star, the same shape, you know. It really does, that orange star. You're very welcome, Harvest. Yeah, this is like the shape of that orange star. And these beautiful rainbow colors are all on it. Yeah, but yeah, I've also noticed, and I know you all have noticed too, that you have certain like formations that these UFOs and like alien life form, they travel in. Yeah, they are in like different formations, just like the birds of the air and stuff. Well, you can't see any photos because you got too many clouds. Oh, you can't take photos because there's too many clouds. Well, my sky was completely whited out, and I took the photo anyway, and that showed up. Yeah. I can't say that that will happen for everyone, you know, even though, you know, you're out there and there's nothing but white skies if you'll get this, but I would at least try. I would encourage you to try and then see what you got. But yeah, these are all out there. I think this set right here has a lot of these creatures in it, space life beings and stuff. I know that looks a little big right here, but it looks better on your cell phone. That way it's not so puffy looking. It looks like there's like a smoke-like thing around this or something. I don't know, but I like to get this at a good angle. Look at that shape of whatever that is up there, that life force, that life being. You know what this reminded me of? A big tobacco horn worm when I saw it. That's what it looked like, a tobacco horn worm up there in the sky. Yeah, and this was the photo that was, a lot of those were taken out of by adjusting the brightness. And these are the actual photos. I did not have no filter on my camera. Look at those. This is a form of life. It really is. A form of life up there in the sky. And there's its little companion traveling with it. Right there, up there in the sky. See, that was one form of life, and then you have this right here. This is a different shape. This looks like a different form, you know. It's not all multicolored like the other ones. So it really does look like there's like two different types right there. These remind me of the big old fish in the sky. That's what these ones are, because they have that different shape on them. See, they look kind of like a shark or something. These could be ships. Organic ships, maybe. Yeah, organic life ships. But yeah, there are so many of these. Look at them. All up there in the sky. And yeah, these were all in their own little section of the sky, as opposed to the ones that look like the real ships that were like straight, you know, the white with the black windows. Yeah, these covered a different area of the sky. So I wonder, you know, if they all have their own area up there in the sky, you know. They probably do, because I haven't seen these two like travel together in the sky in any pictures, except maybe that one time in the very first time when you had the big egg-shaped object. There was different types up there in the sky. Oh, that's me, not this phone right here. Yeah, and then here is another one. And I wish, I know they probably have a name, but that's okay. I share it anyway, even if I don't know the name. And yes, I took these with my iPhone 8, and I took it at 12:06. And whatever this stuff means, I don't know, but I share it anyway. Yeah, I took it normal, and I took it with my iPhone 8. For those who like to see the data, yeah. Yeah, I thought that was interesting how this like had a ring around it, and then another like a bull's eye, and then this was right there next to it. And then there were some more right there. Oh, I want to turn this up. You hear that noise? That was these three right here. It was a live photo, and I put it into a video, and they were saying it was some type of communication. I know you all can hear it, but yeah, I thought, what is that? Oh, now I can't get it to stop unless I push that pause button. Yeah, that is some type of a communication going on, and no, I did not understand what they were saying, but they were saying something, and I don't know what it was. Hello, Roberto. Oh, we're back to the very beginning of the photos right there. So yeah, those are on my timeline. Right there, three different posts right there. That's the post 3 of 3, and that has 31, 2, 3, 4, 34 photos. And this is post 2, 18, 19, 20, 21 photos. I think this is my favorite right here with the colors around it. I really do, because it's so beautiful. I love the colors. I love them. And then here is the post 3 of 3, and there are all those ships. And you can see these are clearly ships because they have these windows in them like that. So yeah, that's what happened in the sky right around noontime. I don't know what they were doing up there. I guess they're watching us, monitoring us. Yeah. And if anyone had any questions about anything, I do have a few minutes to answer any questions that you may have to ask me. All I had to do is stick this right here in this tripod. Right here. Oh. If it wants to go in there, and if it doesn't, well, I guess it won't. Yeah. Yeah, but these pictures are on my timeline, and you can share them. You can share them. And I will put this video right here on my YouTube channel. And let me flip this around. I have a YouTube channel right here. I haven't got the pictures on there, but I will put this video on my YouTube channel right here. For those who do not have Facebook, they'll be able to go to my YouTube channel, Gina Maria, right here, and I will upload that video that we did, even though it's not the pictures firsthand, but you can maybe click to the link. But there, I've been trying to upload my photos there. And if you have a Twitter account, I have a Twitter account right there. It's called Beyond the Atmosphere, and every time I post on Facebook, it sends that post to Twitter letting you know that, hey, she's posted something on the Facebook. But yeah, that's for people who don't have Facebook. I got the YouTube channel to put those videos on. Gina, when did you start noticing these anomalies? When did I start noticing these anomalies? Well, I never did look for anomalies. Anomalies. But I never did take pictures of the sky. I really didn't. I just like to be outside, enjoy nature, and garden, and look for four-leaf clovers. I love looking for four-leaf clovers. They just appear magically in front of me. One time I found 117 4, 5, 6-leaf clovers within 20 minutes. Just in one patch. And really, you know, they just like appear right in front of you if you're, I don't know how it happens, but it happens. Yeah, but yeah, that was, I don't know. Yeah, but I started noticing these anomalies when I saw the image in the sky of a cloud-like image of a woman. It was humongous right below the sun when I came to a stop sign on the way to my mother's house. And I took that picture. Then since then, that was back in the middle or first part of June, and I started taking pictures of the sky. And I didn't start off with that at first. This is what has, these pictures have gradually become more detailed as time progresses, and I'm thinking they will continue to, see more things as time progresses. You're very welcome, Imat Shah. Vega. I don't speak Spanish or Portuguese, sorry. No habla español. I don't speak Spanish. Yeah. If I did, I could read what you say and I could respond back in Spanish. Well, hello, from Quebec, Canada. That's French province, French speaking, I think. You have found 4 and 5 leaf clovers. Yep. You know, and some people they can look and look and look and look and look and they can't find them. I think it's you've got to be in that spirit within your mind and stuff. It's only certain people can find them. That's what I think. It's like they've got a connection with nature or something. Oh, thank you, Vega. Oh, that's wonderful. That is so nice to translate for people who cannot understand the English, to translate into Spanish or Portuguese for their friends here on the Facebook so they can understand what I'm saying. That is so nice. That's how it should be. It really should. Well, hello from Puerto Rico. You just use your iPhone. Yes, I just use my iPhone. It is my #1 instrument that I prefer to use. What about the dimensions that we're actually traveling into? You have not mentioned that. I know you feel it. I know you know that there are portals and entryways coming through. Yes, I do believe that there is like parallel universe. I believe that there's like dimensions just right there in front of us and we don't even realize it. Yeah, these are probably in another dimension. That's wonderful, Vega. I got some warm water to drink. Now it's cold. I like to drink warm water at times. I'd be happy to answer any questions if you have them. Well, hello, Elena. I do think that we are being watched up there in the sky. I do. And I don't think they're interfering. I think there's like a universal law that they have to follow. You don't interfere. Although I think it does not stop some from interfering in affairs. Yeah, it's like if you go to another country, you've got to abide by those that country's rules. Yeah. Have any idea why? I don't know. Studying us. Just like artificial intelligence, it studies our behaviors, everything about us, and one day will mimic us. You won't be able to tell them apart. Oh my goodness, it's 10:30. That's true, Patty. Do I have a picture that would give you size in relation to the sun? I cannot think of it. Well, I know they're not as big as the sun. Let's see. How about if you would take a big giant watermelon and like some maybe little peas or beans, dried beans. That's probably the relation of some of these ships, about like that size. Yeah, but some are humongous. I know they're humongous. I know they're bigger than a big old tree. Probably as big as 2-story buildings or bigger. Massive, probably. Yes, I believe that they would interfere if they felt the need to. I would interfere if I felt the need to, if I saw something that was getting ready to happen to someone, something that I could prevent. I would interfere. I would. Because it would be morally wrong not to step in and do something. That's a big loud. Why do I feel I was chosen? It is mind-boggling. That's a good question. I don't know. Probably because of who I am on the inside. That's all I can think of. Yeah. De nada. You're very welcome, Mike. Yeah, these photos are really mind-boggling for me to even look at. They really look like an artist. An artist painted those pictures. That's what it looks like. Beautifully designed up there in the sky. Created for us to see. Buenos Aires. Oh yes, I did a video on Dross because I thought people say I'm from Dross, and I kept seeing these comments and we kept wondering who is Dross, and then someone said he's a YouTuber, so I looked him up. He's like have over 17 million followers or something. It was astronomical. Or 1.7 million, I don't know. It was way up there. Yes, that's true, Roxana. Yes, they are high intelligence. I honestly do believe they're high intelligence, and I think they can sense my thoughts. I cannot move my comments up all. As an accepting. I am genuine. I'm not being boastful or whatever. Thank you, Paul. That really is nice, Vega. For me to look down and see you translating for your friends. It's humbling. Yeah. Dressed like the crop circles. Yes, the crop circles. Thank you, Renee. De donde? Where are you from? De donde eres, Vega? Thank you, Mike. I just think it's really cool what you can see. I think it's pretty cool too, because I don't have a human explanation that would be satisfying enough to someone who wants to rationale things from a scientific point of view. I'm sorry, I don't have those types of explanations for people like that. Above Majestic, yes, I've seen bits and parts of it. Yes. You're copying and sticking. Haha. Oh. Oh my goodness, bonjour. Reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, I liked watching that. You're very welcome, Ricky. I've never seen this before, and if someone would have, 3 or 4 years ago, if you would have came up to me and showed me that, I would love to look at the pictures, but then I'd really think, well, is that really up there? I wouldn't totally dismiss it. Yeah. A mothership. My brother and his fiance, when they were dating, they saw a UFO down the road from me and at her mother's house. And then they contacted the FBI, and the FBI came out and interviewed them because of the UFO that they saw. It came and wanted to speak with them. So if they're coming to speak with somebody because you said, I saw a UFO, you know there's something going on. There is something going on. Where are you from? Roberto Carlos. Yeah, the sun does disappear in several places. Yes, they do know something. I think why they make all those movies and stuff, because there's some truth to them, or they wouldn't make them. Now, oopsie, I'm gonna move this for a moment on this little bitty tripod. There. And for those who are just tuning in, we're going over these pictures that I had taken this morning or this afternoon right here up in the sky. They're on my timeline. I had to put them in 3 different posts. You can go through the pictures, and you know I am public up there, so you are free to share these pictures with others. That's why I'm public, for others to see them, so you can share them. That was my post number 1, and then this was my post number 2 right there, and you can also share that with others. Just click the share button because it is public. And then here was the post number 3. It's public also, and you can share these with others because there's a share button and you can share them with others. But we are discussing these pictures. Well, now we're chatting, but yeah, look at that. I love those colors. That would match this office that I'm in right now. It really would. And that shape right there, I like that. Yeah, I'm not afraid. Hello from Colombia. Hello. What are they waiting for? They're waiting for the right moment in time. That's what they're waiting for. Yeah. South Australia. A galaxy highway for the Milky Way. Oh, wow. A solar event. Yeah. A lot of people have watched Above Majestic, I think, because of several people are mentioning watch Above Majestic. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna end this video. I don't want it to be too long because it is a work day in the morning. Yeah. So I need to get this loaded to the YouTube also, this video right here. I'm going to work on, I was trying to do a documentary on myself. I got started, but then whenever I take more pictures, I see more things, and then I get distracted because I keep seeing these pictures, these beautiful things in the pictures. Yeah. It's amazing. You're right, Melissa. You're very welcome, Renee. Very welcome. Thank you, Patty. Well, I'm going to flip this around, and I want to end it right there. It's going to end wherever it wants to, but I can kind of hope it ends around right there. And I thank you all for talking with me. It's nice interacting and hearing your all's thoughts.